Japanese Money Habits 1. Wabi Sabi, Beauty in Imperfection. Let's be real for a second. In Western culture, most people in their 20s aren't broke because they don't make money. They're broke because they're constantly upgrading their lives. New phone, new clothes, new car, new apartment aesthetic, new everything. Why? Because social media made normal feel embarrassing. If it's not new, shiny, aesthetic, or Instagram worthy, it suddenly feels like you're behind. That's where Wabi Sabi comes in. Wabi Sabi is a Japanese mindset that basically says imperfection is not bad, used is not ugly, and old is not failure. It's just real life. Does your phone have a small scratch? It still works perfectly. Is your car a few years old? It still gets you where you need to go. But in Western culture, we're taught this silent rule. If it's not new, you need to upgrade. And upgrades are expensive. Here's the trap nobody talks about. You're not upgrading because you need to. You're upgrading because you're comparing. And comparison is one of the fastest ways to stay broke. Think about it. Your couch was fine until you saw someone's luxury apartment tour. Your wardrobe was fine until TikTok told you it's outdated. Your phone was fine until the new model dropped. Nothing was actually wrong. You just got influenced. Wabi Sabi flips that mindset. Instead of saying, my stuff isn't good enough, you say, my stuff works. That's enough. And that one mindset shift can literally save you thousands in your 20s. Because your 20s are the most important years for wealth building. Every unnecessary upgrade equals money that could have been invested. Let me say that again. Every time you replace something that still works, you're basically transferring your future wealth to a company. Not because you needed to, but because you felt pressured to. That's lifestyle inflation in disguise. So here's the beginner action step. Do a quick upgrade audit this week. Ask yourself, did I replace this because it was broken? Or because I wanted something newer, cooler, or trendier? If it still worked and you replaced it anyway, that wasn't a need, that was comparison spending. And comparison spending kills savings. If you actually want to get rich in your 20s, you need to normalize. By keeping your phone longer until it stops functioning, driving a reliable car, not a flashy one, and living below your means without feeling ashamed. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about not wasting money trying to look rich. The fastest way to build wealth is to stop upgrading a life that already works. Wabi Sabi mindset, not perfect, not trendy, and not flashy. Just functional, intentional, and financially smart. And ironically, that's exactly how you escape lifestyle inflation and start stacking real money. Japanese Money Habits 2. Shikata Ga Nai. It can't be helped. Here's a mindset that quietly makes people wealthier without them even realizing it. It's called Shikata Ga Nai. Simple meaning, it can't be helped. Now, before you think that sounds like giving up, it's actually the opposite. It's a mental filter for your energy. Because let's be real, in your 20s, a lot of your stress comes from things you literally can't control. Inflation going up, the economy being weird, your past financial mistakes, people your age already ahead, and friends making more money than you. And what happens when you stress about all that? You start doom scrolling, you compare, you feel behind, then you treat yourself to feel better, and boom, stress leads to spending. Spending leads to less savings, and less savings leads to more stress. That cycle keeps people broke for years. Now here's the quiet, rich mindset shift. Shikata Ga Nai says, if I can't control it, I don't waste emotional energy on it. Not ignoring reality, just refusing to let it control your money decisions. Think about it. You can't control where you started financially, whether your parents were rich or not, the job market, crypto crashes, and rent prices. But you can control how much you save every month, what you spend on, the skills you build, the habits you repeat daily, and whether you improve or stay stuck. And that's where wealth is actually built. Here's a super simple Shikata Ga Nai exercise. Grab your notes app right now. Make 2 lists. List 1, things I can't control. Examples, prices are high, my salary isn't huge yet, and inflation is getting higher. Then look at that list and mentally say, okay, it can't be helped. Done. No more overthinking it. Now list 2, things I can control. Examples, my spending habits, my side income, my saving rate, my discipline, and my daily decisions. This is the key part. Obsess over list 2 like it's your personal mission. Most beginners in their 20s don't get rich by controlling the economy. They get rich by controlling their behavior. Most people don't go broke from bad luck. They go broke from emotional spending, comparison spending, and stress spending. Everyone else is winning, so I deserve this spending. But the moment you stop comparing and focus only on your lane, your money stops leaking. Less stress equals fewer impulse buys. Fewer impulse buys equals more savings. More savings equals more investing. And more investing equals long-term wealth. Japanese Money Habits 3. KAKEIBO, the Mindful Money Journal, not an app. KAKEIBO is the famous Japanese budgeting method that's been around since 1904. And no, it's not some complicated finance app or investing hack. It's literally just a notebook. Yeah, a notebook. Here's the idea. You write down every single thing you spend money on. Every coffee, every Uber, and every random late night add to cart purchase. Now I know what you're thinking. Why not just use a budgeting app? No, because apps are passive. You tap, swipe, and forget. But when you physically write it down, your brain feels the impact of the spending, and that changes everything. Most people in their 20s don't have a low income problem. They have a where did my money go problem. Paycheck comes in, food, subscriptions, impulse buys, and vibes. Then suddenly it's day 25 and your bank account is on life support. KAKEIBO fixes that by making your money visible. You just split your spending into 4 super simple categories. Category 1, needs. That's rent, groceries, and bills. Category 2, wants. That's shopping, takeout, and random treat-yourself moments. Category 3, growth. Things you purchase like books, courses, skills, and experiences. And Category 4, extras. The bro, why did I even buy this? Purchases. No complicated spreadsheets, no finance degree needed, just awareness. You're not tracking to feel bad, you're tracking to wake up. Because once you see where your money is going, you automatically start spending smarter without even trying. Clarity first, wealth later.